Again from Michael at Acoustics, hope you're all good. Continuing my theme on playing rhythm and lead together, mixing it, right? Because what we want to get away from is you do or it's nice, but what happens if you get started with things like this? Now, that I think is really cool. Keeps the chords in there, mixing the rhythm and lead. It brings a lot of complex stuff together. So if you like this kind of stuff, stick around. If you don't, bugger off. But yeah, this is kind of the journey I've been on for a long time. And I'm trying to shorten, well, anyone else. All two of you who are out there. That's what I'm trying to shorten, right? So I want to show you basically how that kind of works and what I'm doing. Demystify it, take the fog away, and you'll go, oh, I could do that. Because you can. Right, so what I'm doing there, right? I'm going to do this. Is simply, I'm doing a D chord. What do you mean you're doing a D chord, Neil? Well, look, if I did that. Now, my little pinky can't do everything. It can do this. It can do this. And I can do that, but it's a bit of a stretch, yeah, and it's not very good, is it? It sounds crap, quite honestly, right? So what I'm doing there is I'm still doing a D, but I'm playing it like this, right? And that gives me, now what I'm doing there with D, now what key would the notes come under when you're playing D? That's right, D, or, as my brain thinks, B minor. How does your brain think B minor? Right, so if you know this relative minor concept, you're there. If not, fast forward 15 seconds. So this relative minor concept is basically what A minor is to C, B minor is to D, yeah, E minor is to G, right? They've all got a relative minor. So if I went to here, have I got 3? You know when you do the first, your pentatonic scale? Right, you go down 3, that's a relative minor. You go up 3, that's the major, right? So that means when I'm playing in A minor, I'm playing in C. Same notes, but the start's different. So think of A minor starting on that one. Think of C starting on that one. So instead of going, you can go. See? And that's why it sounds a little bit more upbeat. That's why. Anyway, so I'm playing in D. What does that mean? B minor. So D. So D minor. B. So I'm essentially playing, when I'm playing this D chord, I'm playing B minor notes. So the way my brain works, the way yours probably does too, the first box of the minor pentatonic scale. And as you grow and develop, the first box of the minor scale, which is the major scale, 3 down. Okay? So I'm now playing this. That one, yeah? That box. Now, that means when I play this chord that way, all these notes that I've just played, all available to me. And these two. That's it. I'll put the box up so you can see. So every time I play that shape, that box is always there. Now, the good thing about hammer-ons, right, is you get 2 for 1. You know, double stops, sorry. When you do double stops, you get 2 for 1. Because I can take these middle 2 strings, right, the D and the G. I hit the D string first, the third one, this one, then the G. But I'm only going to hammer off on the D string. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, but I'm going to do both strings together. Now what I'm now going to do the second time is just hang on the G one. 2 for 1. So 2 for 1. I can do it on the A string and then the D string. Yeah, I can do it up here. Do it everywhere. So you get 2 for 1 every time on a double stop. So don't just go. Mix that, go. Yeah, take that. Yeah. So basically, if I'm playing a C, for the ones who are going to get good marks this year and go to university or whatever it is you're doing, right? Maybe it's, I don't know, going past that, right? Professional chartered accounting exams or something. Right? 100 C, that's right, A minor. So do that same box. shape, still there. So I'll do the same thing. So if I do that, put it down here. Getting the hang of it. Guess what? If I played E, guess what that would be? Magic, eh? Magic. Now, okay, practicality. Because you know you watch a lot of these videos and they teach you this theory and then you go, okay, so what? And I know a bit more theory. Ooh. Well, you can use this anywhere. As I've said, imagine I'm playing a bit of G. And then I'm going to go to C. And I'm just doing that. That's bloody boring, isn't it? But now I'm going to spice it up. Watch. Back to C. That new way. Already better. So anytime you play that shape, you know, fine. The box we all know and love, the number one box, which you've consistently only ever thought was good for. Now you can see how you can use it when you do your rhythm stuff. Don't play that anymore. Bad, bad, bad. To give you an idea, because it's Christmas time, as you can tell, there's a... I'll give you an example of a song that I'm learning to play. And I go up there, look. And I just do that. That note there, and that one. Now essentially I'm playing a bit of a C shape there. Yeah? So I'd be playing the C, F, G type of thing, right? That's what I'm trying to do there, right? Just, but it's a bit Rolling Stones. Alright, Cove. They play it down here though. And they play a different key setting. But it's the same thing, you can approximate it. So I'm doing this song, right? It's the most beautiful time of the year. Lights spin the streets, singing so much fear. Blends into that chord lovely, doesn't it? Lovely! Yeah? And the alternative is I just do the intro is how I would do it, right? I would do this. Now that's already better than this, isn't it? You see what I mean? You can already add these little flourishes in. Don't do them everywhere. First of all, you probably get arthritis in your fingers. But secondly, just do it when you're doing intros, or you are having a chord and you have to hold it for a bar, because you know a lot of songs will finish and you'll hear a little bit of a pause. Well, and then you're back in. It's already better, because nobody's going to hear you really when you're doing fiddly stuff, like unless you want to be John Mayer. Right? If you want to be John Mayer, that's fine. Right? But nobody's really going to hear you if you're singing. And you try to do all this funny stuff. They'll hear you in the intro, in the outro, and in those pauses where you've got to hold the chord. So that's when you use it. So you don't have to overcook it. Yeah? So, like I say when I'm doing this one, because it's Christmas. And just that. And then it fits nicely into that chord. F sharp minor there. And then the D. And then just do a different run. And there's a different way. I'll show you that different lesson. Can't do it all in one go. Christmas, you don't give all your presents. No, you do give all your presents somewhere. Let's pretend. Let's leave something for the King's Day later on, if you're into that type of thing. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. I hope you found that mildly interesting. And I hope you can use it in the future. All right? Bye.